Hey there guys, how you doing? This is Joe, and today I'm back with a Talos principle for skips in A5. And this is actually one of my favourite levels to kind of manipulate. Things to do with two boxes here is pretty much going to be my main starting ground for pretty much most of the exploits in this map. It's easily one of the easiest to manipulate, and you can actually get the star and sigil really quickly just by bringing a box into the secret room here, which is actually home to the star. But you usually need a way to get through, but not today. I'm just going to jump up using the one box, and yeah, there you are, on the wall, just by using that little slab on the ground there. And you always got to look out for those things on the ground. They're the things that's going to give you a little bit more height to get onto the walls by using boxes. But yeah, the sigil is there and the star is behind the door. And yeah, that's pretty much what you do. You can just come down here and pick up the sigil. And that's things to do with two boxes there, or one box more or less. And again, this was down to the challenge list that MainGI kind of made, that I was kind of using as a reference to see what kind of possible challenges there were in the game. And this is one of the easiest ones and one of the best. And you can see me here, I'm trying to pick up the box off of this. I think it's possible, but I think it's a lot more difficult than, say, picking up two. Like getting a second box from the other side of the level. But yeah, you can just come over this wall as well and just pick up the star. And that's the star and the sigil for things to do with two boxes done pretty quickly. Just drop down and pick it up and done. There it is. Of course you're going to be trapped though, so you're going to need to kind of exit your way out. The usual. But the next puzzle, next door, friendly Crossfire, that can actually be used as well, but I find that using this room is better, just for the simple fact it's home to two boxes, and it's a lot easier for me to kind of pick up a second box. And you're going to see me do it now, so I'm just going to go and get the other box from here, and this box I'm going to take with me, and this is going to help me break a couple of puzzles in this in A5 here. So yeah, I'm just going to do the usual jump onto the wall. And I'm actually going to follow this path now. You can actually walk over the force fields here. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Just make my way across, slowly but surely. Again, I'm taking my time. Just making sure I don't like fall down, because falling down means a reset, and a reset means you have to reset all the boxes and stuff. Luckily, things to do with two boxes makes it easy for you to kind of pull the items together that you're going to need. But yeah, I'm just going to put that on the platform there, and there we are. We're in this puzzle, and you can actually do this the alternate way. You can come out of friendly Crossfire and go into pretty much go into the map we was just in. Things to do with two boxes, so they're kind of right next to each other, and there's a way to get out of this, and I'll probably show that at the end of this video. But yeah, what I'll do now is I'll usually drop down on this wall here, and now I just kind of want to make a running jump and kind of land over onto the other side of that wall over there. There we go. You don't have to make the wall, it doesn't really lead you anywhere. There's a big fence in the way that you're not going to be able to get over. I've tried. Even with the box, it's like not very possible. But what you can do is you can kind of come into this area, which isn't really out of bounds at all because Elohim's not giving his speech. But at the same time, you kind of need to make it over that wall there, so you're just going to use these rocks that you kind of landed on to kind of jump over into this puzzle. And there we are, we went over the fence, which is ironic because we went over the fence. And what you want to do is you want to go and find this familiar asset. If you watch the first few skip videos, you know there's like this certain wall that you can stand on and kind of make your way up without even needing a box. And there's one that's parked right at the entrance here. So make your way in with the box and head over to that piece of wall, and then jump yourself around. This is what I did, just follow this wall around, and that's going to lead me straight to the sigil for over the fence, and there it is. Didn't use any items from this puzzle whatsoever. Not even the box from this puzzle, we just literally just used the box from things to do with two boxes there, and made our way here. So that's a pretty cool skip. Nice challenge there, that if you didn't want to use any items at all for this map, that's what you can do, just bring it in from another map. Really cool. And there's no way out once you do, so you have to go back to the good old restart. And there we are, we're going to move on to the next puzzle. Again, I've made my way to the same exact spot. There it is, the piece of wall that we're going to be jumping on. This spot here is pretty much going to be the source for most of the skips in this map. There we go. You want to stand on the edge just so you can pick it up and take it with you. Yeah, I'm just going to look around here. I'm just kind of looking on that wall, see if it's possible to get across. Not really. You kind of have to go around this way. And I'm just going to follow that wall straight down. On that same exact wall. And I kind of found this by accident, this skip here. And kind of find it by myself. I didn't use anybody's way of doing this. I didn't even know about it until I found it. I just kind of made my way here with a box from the other puzzle. Just using the wall jumps as usual. And what I did here was, instead of following it around and going into that kind of sigil where we just picked up, I kind of came over to this wall here with a box, jumped onto the box, jumped onto the wall, and here we are. We're literally in the next sigil. You know, you mustn't cross streams, and there it is. We didn't even use anything from this level at all. There's a way to do that with a reflector as well, just using one reflector. But screw that, I like this method a lot more. We have to reset, but it's definitely cool that you can actually get there from out of bounds. But yeah, here we go again, back to the same old spot. And this is the kind of the more lengthier solution in this map. If you want to kind of go and do a friendly crossfire and sigil, this is the way I do it. I just kind of ran along this wall and jumped onto this middle section, and then kind of followed it around. Just kind of steadily aiming for these little platforms here, just jumping the gaps. And this is going to let us get the star and the sigil for friendly crossfire. So here we go. Straight onto the wall. And man, it feels good when you feel like you're breaking the game, I've got to say. It's a pretty good feeling. Unintended or not intended, it's pretty cool that these exploits exist. Some of them are a lot harder than actually doing the puzzles though, so it's kind of fun just to do the challenge. Like I said before in previous videos, I'm not really playing for speed. I'm not really a speedrunner of this game. I do like finding exploits and different routes and solutions to the puzzles though, and that's pretty much what these videos are. And as you can see, we're pretty much on the wall bridging these two puzzles together, and I'm just going to follow it around on this right side. You can definitely tell why a lot of speedrunners like lower their settings, not just for frames and speed, but simply so you can see where you're going. There's less leaves. But yeah, there it is. That's the star right there. We could easily drop straight in and pick that star up if we wanted. The only trouble with that is that the sigil is right over this wall here. Be careful not to fall down that hole. And yeah, the sigil is over there, the star is over there. You can get both from this position. I'm not going to show you me picking up both of them, but this is the same exact method that you would use to get the star and the sigil. You just have to repeat it. But I'm just going to get the sigil today. So there it is. Friendly Crossfire. Again, not using any items from that puzzle at all. We didn't even use the box from Friendly Crossfire. This is the box from Things to Do with 2 boxes. The same box that we've carried over for all of the exploits. So that's cool. But yeah, there it is, the star and the sigil for Friendly Crossfire. And now we're going on to one little buzzer. And this is one of my favourites because I actually found this by myself. I didn't really want to fuck around using reflectors or kind of bringing in stuff from other levels. I just wanted to come in here and find a way. And I kind of managed to put this box up against this wall here. And let's just watch and see how this plays out. I did this on my live stream a few days ago. And like a lot of these exploits, I found them on my live stream on Twitch. So if you want to see stuff that doesn't make the channel, then be sure to follow that. Bit of a plug there, but yeah. I was working to get up this. Now these slopes here, these assets like push you down, so you need to sprint and jump at the same time and kind of push forward as hard as you can from a certain angle, and you'll eventually make it on the wall just like I did. And that is fucking awesome, because now I can just make my way over here, just jump on over and drop down and get the sigil just for that little box that's there, man. That's really awesome. That's one of my favourites. Really cool that I found that, and I was really pleased with that one. Really proud that I actually found that by myself, and I didn't even use Main's guide for that one, which I kind of used as kind of a reference to see what was possible. Not really for the solutions, but just to see what was possible. But yeah, straight back out, and there we go. Everything's done. That's all of 5 completely broken. And I just want to show you in Friendly Crossfire, there's like an alternate way you can get up, and I'll show you why I don't like it as much as I do the one with 2 boxes. I just have to solve the puzzle pretty much before I can even get the box, so I don't like that. So you know, I've got to bring out that mine there, and then I've got to jam that, and don't want to get blown up, don't want to reset, so I've got to wait for him to bounce back. But once we get the cube, you can actually come over to this podium here and lay it on top of that, and you can kind of stand on there, and if you get the angle just right, you can kind of jump onto it. Let's see if we can do it here. Get forward a little bit, there it is, and then we can jump onto this wall, and there we are, we're up there. And I'm trying to pick up the box here, but it's really difficult, and it has to be like maybe a little bit more this way. I just couldn't get it for some reason. I tried a little bit, and that's why I didn't like this one as much as I do with the 2 boxes puzzle, because with that it's so easy to bring a box with you. In this one it seems a bit finicky. So, but you can jump onto this, and you could drop down and get the star from there if you wanted to. And again, just run down there and get the sigil if you wanted to. So you could get a sigil and a star from this room separately, yet again. But I don't like it as much. I prefer the 2 boxes one, but there it is guys, that's 5, completely broken. Really cool skips there. I'll see you next time.